What's up, guys? Gonna hop in and play some Painter. We'll play the same list as last time I've been using. I don't see any reason not to. I know it's pretty boring watching the same fucking ugly guy play Painter with the same list all the time. You think he changed it a little bit for the customers and the people watching him and everything, but no. I just figured I'd hop in and just play. And what else do I want to do? I mean, I don't know. I just want to play with this stuff. I don't want to go crazy. This is what I feel good with right now, and we'll see what happens. I think that blast in the sideboard could be another disruptor flute, to be honest with you. I don't know what else to say besides the main deck. What else? I mean, maybe that third Lotus Petal could be something, but don't forget, I'm trying to get Karn out. I'm trying to get Magus out, trying to protect my Magus when I land it with Pyroblast. Also, Lotus Petals is good anyway. I have four Welders, four Engineer. Um, we have Chaos Defiler to keep up parity. I have my Zendikar Mountains, which I think is also a huge uptake per se. And what else? One bridge, three greedies. I call these greedies. Goblin greedy. Remember this kid I was playing against Burn? I was playing this kid. He was mental. This big heavy kid. He was playing Burn. He was very boisterous, very aggressive, and he'd be always like, turn one greedy, fucking turn it sideways. And then he'd also be the same kid that would be like, he'd like bolt you. Where's that go? Oh, it's going to face. It's going to face. You tell me face all the time. I love the word face when it comes to Magic. All right, see what's up. I gotta concentrate and not play like a D-bag because a lot of times I try to you know, make the content, all that shit. Let's see how fast I die. Now this is a hand that's fine. I can't mull this hand. I can only try so hard to actually draw well. Like, you know what I mean? Like when the hands are being dealt, I'm like fucking driving my head into like I'm picturing Mountain Welder Guide. I'm thinking of things. I can only do so much with this hand. Now, if this is like a regular Delver meta or like a nice Stoneforge meta or like yeah, a couple combo deck metas, yeah, fine. But this is a slow turn, slow setup. There is promise here. There is potential here. Now, if he goes like, for instance, like Ancient Tomb, Grimmon, all that bullshit, I will lose. Like it's very, I mean, their curve is, but this is a great opportunity. You got it. And there's my greedy. And let's set up here um, with a welder. I'm not going to play as if to say I'm not going to play my welder. I probably won't pay for guide here, to be honest with you. I don't think I pay Force of Will. Okay, so no removal is what he's telling me, and it could be a Thought Seize here that he has instead of a Fatal Push. And I will jam Engineer, and I might even just get. We'll see what I get. Always let me have that. Oh, that's a Magi. I think I go for a Painter here, maybe, or even an Engineer. Let's do Engineer here. Use my mana correctly. That way, there. I could just use one red for Welder in case it gets Force of Willed or it gets my Painter. I want to be able to recur here because this is going to turn into like a removal spell, bounce spell, or I want to get something in my yard. Do you know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Anybody's playing Painter gets it. Oh, look. Fucking in response. You gonna daze me? I'm gonna get a Painter, I think. Well, I could get a bridge. The only issue becomes a few things. If he finds a wasteland and my painter line is really weak, so let's just go for bridge here. Um, do you play the wasteland first or do you wait? Okay, this is really good for us. I feel like there's a brazen borrower at hand here, which I can get around, and there's no damage being dealt here, so it's really good for me. Land excellent. That's a nice greedy. Let's go for a painter. Oh, look. This might get force of willed, and if it does, I might be screwed. But I do have double guide here. Um, what's this? Draw a card. And does he daze it or what's he do? Fatal push here in response. He's gonna daze it, pick up this, which is nice. And ooh, a force of will is really good for him there. pitching a four. Okay, so I need to actually cast Welder here. So he didn't daze it. Fine. I can't have a wasteland though. I need an artifact online. Do I even play Welder? I think I might have to. Because if Welder makes it, okay. I think I play Welder here, right? Do I not play Welder? Either way, if I don't play Welder, I still have the kill next turn. If he thought seizes me, he can take a Simian Spirit Guide. Let me play Welder. All right, so now I actually have the kill here if he doesn't find Wasteland. Okay, no Wasteland, excellent. Now a bounce spell or what can he do here? I wonder what he's working with. I hope it's just like a Barrowglyph or something stupid, you know what I mean? Scries. Okay. It puts a Wasteland in the graveyard, which is very interesting. Now this gives me play here. Now if I draw land, I can win because I'm definitely facing down Brazen Borrower, so I go to my turn, tap for a colorless, play, for instance, a land, weld. Let me just see. I just need a land drop because I think with the bounce spell, it's going to screw me. But I can still just weld in a what do you call it? So he didn't play. He's going to flip it. You got it. No, okay. I wouldn't have played the land there first. I would have waited to find Wasteland, which means now I guess he's out of luck. Now he just flips this thing and he doesn't have Wasteland. I guess if you fucking brainstorm first and you find Wasteland, you can at least get me out of this, get yourself out of this. And again, Brazen Borrower was a card that could have got him out of that, but I don't see that happening right now. Okay, okay. There's my land drop. Hmm. It's like a little kid in a candy store. Oh, what's he have? Fairy Macabre, main deck? You gonna reanimate it? Oh, he's like, what happened? Come on, what do you got? Snuff out? I'll name Black. All right. Is this just Reanimator? What are these guys doing nowadays? Um, I'll bring in Pithy Needle because a lot of times with Tameo, I lose to alts, Tameo alts. Because if they think you have graveyard hate, um, they'll just sit back and run Tameo out and just flip it and just watch it. You know what I mean? So I'll bring in a couple lightning bolts and I will bring in Fairy Macabre. Um, I'll cut Chaos Defiler. I'll cut a couple Fables on the draw. Um, and my goblins look fine. I'll cut one of these, I guess. I'll cut down on one Karn. Still think Magus is fine. I'm high on Blast, which maybe I should cut one, but it's still good. And let me just go down on one pedal, I guess. I know the pedals are really good for like Magus and stuff. I really refuse to play. I'm gonna keep this hand's great. This hand's fantastic. The best draw I can see is a mountain. Now, if he gets around it through like a reanimate, then he's got me. Um, which I think it might happen here. And I'll also use these blasts very proactively because I have things to do on turns 1 and 2. Now, my best draw is Odyssey Moon Spirit Guide and Mountain at this point. Now, again, Fairy Macabre if he has Reanimate, but then again, that's a great draw. I mean, of course, I'm going to have to use a blast here. Again, Mountains are my best draw. Now, I could also relinquish the fact that this card might flip and say, I don't care and play Welder, and then turn into Engineer and then Grindstone, which might just be better. Um, Now, my turn 2, what's that look like? I got to say that to myself. It's all about fitting the pieces to the puzzle, kind of thinking outside of the stress level of what, like, what this card could do. This is therapy for me. It's like, oh, I'm nervous about Tameo flipping. Like, I have to get rid of it. Well, what if I negated the fact that that card might not be, the biggest deal? it costs 2 mana to sack a token, blah blah blah. What's the advantage of me just playing Welder here instead? You know what I mean? It might just be better. So let me take a turn here, and instead of being nervous at this point, I'm just saying I could actually be the guy that's proactive and put him on the back foot. Or then again, I could just hit this. You know what I mean? So let me just do that. Could daze it here too. Okay, it's good. Now we're kind of like at parity here, which makes me feel better. And that's just a personal thing. It might just be better to play Welder. That way there I can go into turn two, engineer grindstone, get like a bridge or get like a soul guide lantern. So again, Simian Spirit Guide slash Mountain is my best draw here. He does not shuffle, plays a land, which represents island to me, and that's a great draw. And I'll start with that. I'm nervous about If I'm nervous about a reanimate here, I should just jam Magus to the Moon, but in all intentions and purposes, he has a fetch land with Fatal Push, so he can kill the Magus in response. And I did draw this. Now I could do a couple things here. I could go Engineer Grindstone, or I could just go this and hold up Blast. I could go like Welder. Let's just do that. Now I can play Grindstone here if I want. And I could not. What's my Pyroblast really going to do? Not much. So let's just play out Grindstone. This way here, I can also weld in something through a wasteland if he does hit my land. I just gotta fade an entomb here. I think this is a fair way to play here. I'm just gonna F6 him. Now, if he chooses to tap 3 mana for a Barragoy for whatever they're doing, or Murktide region, I can cast Engineer. So he kind of needs a Thoughtseize here, and he has to leave up Fatal Push. So like it's kind of like a um bait switch type shit. Fetch. All right, so he's going to cast a Barrow It looks to be phenomenal. So I can protect with Pyroblast here. If he was to do that, he cast Engineer. And then Brainstorm? What did he do? I've never seen that before. Oh, he's going to get a card in his hand, then put it in the bottom. That's pretty nifty. I like that play. Actually, I've never seen someone do that, which is pretty surprising to me. Oh, no. So it is a reanimate? Okay. So he needs a Force of Will here, which he does not find. He finds a Thoughtseize. Did he play a land? He did. So I can get through this now with an Ensnaring Bridge, which is excellent. He does find Brazen Borrower, though, which is scary. So I'm going to just start plucking some lands here. There's 2 Wastelands, so I'll get rid of that. He chooses Thoughtseize, Wasteland, Force Negation, and Brazen Borrower. He chose Wasteland, right? Okay, so Wasteland's on next. He chose. This is going to be a good game. Um, so he has all these cards here. That's really good. So he has Force Negation in his hand. Could I just cast a Magus here and be good with it? He has Wasteland, or I could go Engineer for Bridge, but he has Brazen Borrower. So at some point, I'm going to have to fight Brazen Borrower and Thoughtseize next turn. So I might just have to cast a Magus of the Moon here. It's force negation too. He has four cards I know about. Three cards I don't. Now, if one of them's a force of will, I'm in trouble. Ooh, that's good. So I'll wait on the pyroblast on his upkeep here because I want to get around force negation. I'll just use this here. This is really risky, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I should have done this maybe in his attack step in case he finds a black source. But I give him a draw step two for force of will, which really doesn't matter because I can just cast engineer for bridge. So the black source would go to reanimate or whatever it is. See, I have a dismember. That'd be so bad. For one, sure. And you gonna crack it? That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna get a painter, painter servant. I could also get dragon engine there, but I'm not gonna do that. Because of these great Fernacci's, I can just weld in painter grindstone. I'm just still worried about a I'm worried about the surgical here. There's a wasty poo. Land, great draw. I gotta watch out for life totals because sometimes I just miss the obvious with these guys. What's he have? I could also pyroblast with painter, the dismember if he's got it, but he has force and negation, so I gotta worry about that. And I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. And I swear by the shadow by yours. Oh, he's like, oh, I can't take it. Oh, these kids. All it is sequencing. That's it. You gotta figure out, fit the pieces to the puzzle. What's up, kid? Let's try it. Let's go. What do you do here? Oh, what do I do? What's he playing? I'm nervous. What do I do? Do I blast out an engineer if I can blind and see what I do? Do I show him my great Fernacci? Probably not. Let's go here first. Is that crazy? Yeah, it is. Fucking nuts. I know. I get it. Trust me. It's nuts. Nuts. Do I waste them or do I hold it? Thought sneeze? Ponder? Okay. So if I get my Fernacci, if my furnace, if it gets wastelanded, I'll be upset. So what's this kid doing? Let's figure it out. Maybe I can go for like a fucking Tormod script here. That's good. I actually like that. So what's this card gonna do for me? Now, if I get hit with a Thought Seize or if I get hit with like what? Like, is the engineer gonna provide more pressure for me? Is this Doomsday? Is this Doomsday is a question. Is it like a mid-range deck? What's this? What deck is this? I gotta if I'm looking at this kid on paper, right? I say it all the time. What's he wearing? What's he got? What kind of tells does he have? Is there a Starbucks coffee near him? Because if there is, the game's on. If there's no Starbucks coffee, it's just some like, I don't know, like a thermos. I gotta see what kind of Stanley thermos he's wearing, like what color it is, all this shit. If he's got a little dried pizza, um, because you can tell some stuff by that. Let's just go here. This sets me up fine. I'll pay for days too here. Okay, gonna force a little of that. Mark that region. Okay, let's see what happens here. I hope it's not a reanimate. That's all. Can waste me here too. It's fine. Okay, and a wasteland. All right, cool. So I held my blast for good reason here. So he force a willed. He didn't fucking. He force a willed, but didn't daze me there. He forced a will, but didn't daze my fables. Let's just go. Let's go hard here. I can also get a Tomon's Crypt if I need to. So this stops his tokens. Get a Cryptologist. You guys know with Karn too, right? Say you have like a painter in your graveyard and you have like access to Grindstone a couple turns through Karn if you guys play it. You can crypt yourself, wipe your yard, right? You can like, painters in the graveyard, crypt yourself, exile it, and then get it back with painter like 2 turns later. Get it back with Karn, so. Boy. Now, if I go to 1 and he has a Bowmaster, I'll be a little upset. So I'm just play Painter. I was gonna get um I was gonna get a liquid metal coating there. I could just get Grindstone, but I don't want to go to 1 from Bowmaster. You could have it. I'll fatal push that. Just try for a Fire Blast. That's really good. Brainstorm goes. Now, you could have a Murktide region here, and I'm getting through it. So that's a Murktide region, but I think I'll be okay with Murktide region for now. He's attacking her. It's fine. Get the token. Murktide region, like I said, I've used Karn enough here. Okay. I can get Bridge too. And pray for no wastelands, I guess. Goes for my Karn here, soaks up some damage. Okay. Oh, you fucking serious. That's fine. And what else? Nothing else? Okay. You can't do much here, right? If he has fatal push. Oh, you bomb push, motherfucker. That's so sad. I mean, I don't think I use this engineer at this point. I really don't. I mean, I just force him so he doesn't draw a card here. I mean, I could try to draw another goblin here. I don't want to sack my Tormod's Crypt yet because I feel like he does have reanimates. And I don't want to sack my Furnace or my Grindstone here, so it's kind of weird. Don't forget, these kids have drawn, he hasn't drawn many cards yet. I guess that's good, but, um, problem is I already found my ensnaring bridge, so I can't even, I mean, I can grind myself here and look for, I mean, I could have ground myself looking for bridge, uh, but I can't even do that, so he got me here. There's nothing I can do, right? Yeah, you got it. Good game. He came in denial spellbomb when he needed it, and I don't know if I made any kind of errors there. I don't think I did. I just think the kid's still on reanimates. It's funny the shit dies down for a week or two, and then they come back with it even like more. Let me see. I do like Needle, like I said. I do cut Chaos Defiler. Um, I do. I'm on the play here, so I'll cut down a one card, and I'm at four cuts. I'll cut down one of these. Two cuts here. You can also Needle Spellbomb there. I do think all these cards are very good. There's nothing I really want to trim there. I could probably trim. Um, Let me trim Karn on this play. It's kind of like back and forth with me. So um, let me do. Get on the 33. Is this way here I can leave a bridge in my sideboard? Let me just try this. Otherwise, I'd have to bring in the other bridge, which I don't want to do. So heck again. Bye. Uh, I mean, I'd try this hand. It's pretty good. I mean, I just It's like I'm looking for trouble with this hand, but we'll try it. I mean, I will start with her as a saga, I guess. Try for beats. I know that some guys bought out of the Reanimate package game too, but I'd say 78% of the guys I play against don't do that. No, I'm not going to play a mountain and not do nothing for 2 turns, you know? Tameo gets me, and I can still needle Tameo. Um, Thought sees me, all that shit. So that's a good start for me. Declines the shuffle. Okay, that's good. And take it. I have all the mana I need. Um, sure. Okay, so this is like the mid-range temple card. I think I might get Karn online here. If I don't get Karn online, it's kind of bad. I could also get Bridge with Karn. Um, Probably get Grindstone here. Two. And I have two. He's got 4 cards. He goes to 2 cards. I think I can do some stuff here with Karn. Is Karn worth it? I should know immediately. I'm still brainstorming all this. I could get Karn online. I can get the Ensnaring Bridge. I can stop the tokens, which I think I might have to just get Karn online. Force the will here. Get a Grindstone here, I think, or a Pithing Needle. Um, Also get a Crypt here. I don't need to though. I'll get Bridge maybe. But I'll plus first. That's a 2/3. Can also use Fairy Macabre to my best of my abilities here. Now, is there a card that removes a Planeswalker? There is, right? So maybe I should just got Snaring Bridge there. This would be an error on my end, which I played long enough, I should know. I know there is one card that just sacks a Planeswalker too. So I've done this mistake before, but it might not be a mistake. I figure if I go down to 3 here um, with Karn, and he's able to remove my token, I can attack in for damage, but I can also Fairy Macabre something here. So I kind of misidentified this deck too as a reanimate deck, and it's more of a mid-range deck. So I could do is I got block here, use Fairy Macabre to nab a few things and kill this thing. Or I could just chump block, get bridge, and not worry about the Macabre. I don't think the Macabre's really doing much right now, um, per se. It buys me time if I use it like that. Yeah. I knew he had that. Okay, I can get bridge now. Fucking fine. I need a Pyroblast to be really good here. Other one, sure. So he needs just Force of Will here. That's good. And so he's gonna kill my. Well, I was right to name Seasoned Scholar here. He does get to crack his tokens, which sucks, and my hand is absolute junk, so it's like I fucking kind of lose this game. I don't know if anything could have been different here. So he's gonna be two cards ahead of me the whole game. It's fine. What do I want? I'll take a Fable Mirror Breaker here to start. And what's this? Welder's fine. Yeah, take that too. Sure. Sure. Why would you kill my welder there? I wonder. I don't know. Check that blast. I just gotta kill this stupid thing now. It's too much value. It's really good. So that's one Brazen Borrower down. So if I can find a grindstone here, I can start doing handwork and shit. It'd be really good. And I have this needle on season scholar. So I don't think he can beat two bridges here, can he? I don't think he can beat that. He already has one Brazen Borrower on the side here. So I'm dying to see what he comes up with here. It'd be really interesting. He's actually ahead of me on time, which I'm very impressed about. I'm never really behind on time. I will find Grindstone and I will mill him out. That's the only card that I'm worried about getting Force of Willed. And all my Maguses are someplace around here too. There's a Fable. See if he does anything with this card. Okay. That's one Hydroblast down. Now, even if he bounces my needle, he can't attack me for lethal. Like he can't kill me, right? I'm gonna get Dragon Engineer. See if that helps. No, he has a bounce spell or a fucking fatal push. He's already gone through one of them. Four cards with fatal push. Oh, Clean the Dust. That's a good card to get. So I can start with an Unearth with this card, and then if he goes to Clean the Dust it, I can weld it in. So let's try that if I get a chance. Okay, he did that. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna play the Mountain. I know I probably shouldn't, but does he have a Bowmaster? Because I won't draw cards. Okay, that's so stupid. Do I draw three here? I don't think I do, right? No, I can't. Because if I draw lands, I'm fucked. I could have waited to play. If I drew Urza's Saga there, I could have got Grindstone, but the kid's got three cards in hand. I mean, just fucking. I gotta make sure I don't time out with him. I'll end up getting him through a Grindstone. It'll be a manual grind, and I don't think he has any way to get rid of these two bridges. And I'm wondering about that if he has a way to get rid of bridge. Either way, these three cards have to go, right? One of these. Is there a way to beat that? Like Engineer Explosives is a card. And then again, can he kill the other two bridges here? Like, yeah, he could draw his whole deck, but does he find a way to kill my bridge? Like, you know what I mean? I have one card floating around, which anything I play, I draw, I have to cast. You know what I mean? The good thing is I do have a bunch of basics out, so these tombs won't really hurt me. But whatever, kept the card on top. Could be a fatal push just in case I do draw a goblin here, so whatever. Wasteland's fine. I would not waste me here. I'd wait. Yeah. You fucking assholes. Really, dude. Slap in the face. I could have held that card actually, but I'm not going to play that game. I could have held that. So you have a Brazen Borrower, and you are going to use Tamio, and then when you draw half your deck, do you find the other way to kill my bridge? Is a question. You know what I mean? I think he has another. I think he has another Brazen Borrower. I'm just wondering how he's going to get rid of this plethora. Grindstone is a card. I'm telling you, I have two of them, and I have to be cagey how I use it. And the good thing about this is, even though if I hold Grindstone a couple turns in my hand and wait for like a Pyroblast to protect it, I can still block with one card in hand. I can still block these guys easily. So that's a good thing I have. Actually, not a bad thing I drew these two cards. Because what happens is, yeah, I draw Grindstone, I hold it because I'm afraid of Force of Will or Consign a Memory, which I think is floating around here someplace. You know what I mean? So there's a bolts. I'll cling to dust. Okay. I think I hold. Unfucking real, dude. You guys just giving it to me. These last draws have been awful. I mean, and I get like another two draw steps before I draw anything of value. I just know it. It's the way these games go. You know what I mean? Sure. So he can bounce a bridge here and get in for some damage. I'm a little concerned about that. Um, that's his plan here, it looks like. Bounce a bridge. So I think maybe I could have. I mean, I'm not going to hold that bolt another turn to kind of like screw him up a little bit as far as his planning goes, but I'll take two damage, go to five. I think his plan here is to bounce something so he can attack in for a couple damage here and there. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it really, to be honest with you. So Shouldred's Edict is a card I was thinking about that kills planeswalkers. Let's see. Okay. Five cards in hand. Better. Oh, this is the play I remember someone doing. Correct. So you can do what here? Excellent play. I lost this way. I forgot about this. I forgot about this. I'm surprised I didn't remember this. It's the way I lose last time, so I gotta find something here. I don't even know what. I'm just exhausted from this game already. It's a Pyroblast. I mean, just have to kill this thing, right? You might have a couple Bowmasters here too, which sucks. So that sucks too. That probably happened. Like he's got that. He wins this game. Yeah. All he has to do is find the other Brazen Bar or bounce that, right? Comes in for two. Yeah. Games goes to show you what kind of things can happen when you hide behind bridge like that. And that's the second or third time I've lost like that. And again, I forget that can happen. Um, you kind of, I hope I didn't make a mistake. You kind of tax under the fact that you have to discard your hand to like Bowmaster, and at the same time, they're also doing shit. So this kid's a reanimate guy. Get him all his hand. This could be Doomsday. It could be another reanimate deck. I don't know. He fluctuates from Doomsday to reanimate. So question becomes when I cast my engineer, what do I get? I already have bridge in my hand, so that kind of answers my own question. So it'd have to be painter here. It looks like. I'm not going to play around anything really here. I mean, I do have grindstone as a win con anyway if this gets dazed. So you know what I mean. Force to roll brainstorm. Okay. So it looks like it is a doomsday. I feel like it is a doomsday deck. I mean, if I get wastelanded, it's not the worst thing here. I feel like it's still doomsday. Still feel like it's still doomsday here. Okay, so it is doomsday. So again, my grindstone is definitely a win con. He put cycling. Now, if I had a simian spirit guide, I could easily grind him there. It's smart to do it that way. I would have had to play through a fetch land for the grind. So gonna daze me. I can't pay for daze. I don't think I do, right? Or if I do, does he still win with doomsday stacks? I don't think he does, right? Right. Oh yeah. What do you do? He kept on top? On top. Okay, let me see what he does here. He's only got four cards. Arctide? Here, draw that thing. Um, sure. Fucker. Can you beat a grindstone? I think he might be able to, yeah. I think I have to hit him here now. Actually, you know what? So he brainstorms, puts two cards in his hand. Let him do that. Oh, he sacks in response. I should have actually milled him there. All right, let me see how this goes. So it's on the stack. Okay, now see what he does here. Thought sees me. Okay. Now I hit him here, I believe. No, you got me? Did you? You did get me. Good game. Best in the. Can I do anything about that? I cannot, right? Fuck up, probably. Good game, though. Comes Barrel Goif. Here comes Barrel Goif. I don't know. Did I fucking misplay that? Probably. Bring Grindstone to cut this card. This card. Uh, I'm gonna have to keep this right. I could have played welder there. Oh, you fucking serious? It's so lame. I knew you'd do that to me. I have to find painter, so I have to actually draw a painter here, it looks like. You know how many times I've died to Doomsday with a turn one dark ritual barrelglyph? It's an astronomical amount, and I still refuse to give it credit or bring in bridge. I boarded out my bridge, and I will always do this a million. I will board out my bridge every game in a row. Oh man, you outplayed me game one. I'll give you that. You know what I mean? Give you credit for that. Okay, you took my welder. I still need to find a painter. That's my only way out of this. They actually will cast a street wraith or whatever. Um, so rather save the damage here, to be honest with you. I need to draw a painter. Painter. To red blast. I can't do anything here anymore. I mean, that's a 5/5, and there's no artifact. There is a Lotus Petal in his deck. One more turn. I still can't even cast Painter. I think I lose, right? Yeah, so I take 2 damage and I cast Simian Spirit Guide or a Magus of the Moon, then I just block. It's like, or I could not block, and I draw a Painter, and I only have one red source, or I have two red source. I only have one red source available to me. Like I'm kind of bound up here. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Got 4 cards. Probably Force of Will here, or a Thoughtseize, or what's this? Another Barrowglyph. Or that. Okay, I just lose. Let's see if I can't draw a Painter anyway. All right, that's all right. Okay, good luck. All right, good game. I could have cast a Magus a turn earlier with basics out. I mean, I need the tomb for a Painter to draw a Painter to blast this thing. I mean, 0-2-0-2 and my shit talk game one. Okay, I'll take it. I can take a beating. Barrel boy. If he outplayed me game one, I respect that. So great hand. If I was on the play, it'd be great. One second, guys. Sorry about that. I can grind myself and stuff here looking for a painter. I don't know what's up here, but shuffles, okay. It's like it's show and tell. So I was right not to get Painter because I need Soul Guide Lantern. So I will start attacking him now. He hit a mull of five. So I didn't know if it was Nadu like mid range. So that's why I brought in. That's why I didn't get Painter, or if it was a. I was right not to get Painter. I kind of had that feel. So I go down to one grindstone. I'll cut down a little Painter. I'll bring in a blast. And one cut. I think Magus is totally fine. Um, Chaos Defiler is great. Bridge is good. I need Soul Guide Lantern. I can cut a Fable on the draw. Well, let's keep Fable. Let's trim a Magus. Let's try this. Pithy Needle. I don't know if they play Ring and what they play in this build here, but um, Pithy Needle can also get that. The problem is that artifact that like exiles cards and you can cast it. So see how this goes. Now I can assemble the combo at some point here. Looks like maybe. Okay. I can put in Snaring Bridge. I can do all that stuff. At what point do I cast my Lotus Petal? Is there a reason not to cast it early? I know they even play Force of Vigor or whatever. It's stupid. So I don't want to like go to cast a Lotus Petal if he knows I have goblins to put in and like force the will to gob the petal. So let's go here. Like I just told you about what I didn't want to do. So oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. Excuse me, guys. Hold on 1 second. Um, Last turn. I'm not gonna play Painter. I'll wait for a show and tell for Goblin Engineer and get Chaos Defiler, right? Um, I think I Pyroblast this. Okay. So now if a show and tell comes in line, I can just put an engineer. And now I can just concentrate on making plays here. So I can't counter that. That's a card that I had to get around like Pyroblast was just better there. I'll wait for the show and tell here, I guess. That sucks for this. Okay. I'll leave up Goblin Welder, make it obvious that I do have an engineer in my hand, which is fine. I'll discard Painter and Dragon Engine. Painter really doesn't do much. I do need the four. I mean, I haven't seen Eureka in a while, so whatever. Comes a Force of Will at 3 cards. Oh, you didn't let me do that. I'm gonna get just get a fucking Chaos Father here. See what happens. Okay. Sublime Epiphany. Sure. If I get blown out here, probably. Like that. Okay. So I have a painter. I need to find a grindstone bridge slash. I just don't think bridge will do it for me. Um, I can get grindstone and hopefully come across a. Okay. There's actually a mulligan here. Hmm. Pyroblast would be great. Now, if he has a turn one show and tell, he got me. I'm gonna do this on his upkeep named show and tell. I'm gonna play my saga and then do it. He does. Okay, maybe he doesn't. All right. I am worried about that artifact and exile shit. I don't think he's got it. That's not good for me. I keep forgetting about that card too. See what you got, buddy. Okay, here it comes. I did board out a painter. They keep showing me painters. Painter's one of the weakest cards in this matchup. I mean, it's definitely a win con, but it's three cards. So it's a stock up. I lose this game. Okay, it's fair. Fucking killing it, huh? Nice. Ooh, what did I do wrong? I mean, nothing. Just getting buried today. I think my Doomsday opponent could have done better with. Um, I don't know. I'm not even sad about it. I'm really not. Happens. Happens, baby. Don't eat bread. If I draw Karn, I'm gonna keep up the city, the tomb here. Karn's a great draw. Still gonna be behind this guy, so see what kind of deck this is. Eldrazi? Okay. Looks like it's just Eldrazi aggro. Okay, so he's gonna cause Lux command and stuff here, looks like maybe? Nothing, huh? Okay, so Reality Smasher I'll take all day. It's the cause luck commands, on top play like Karn shit. It's like it's just like a nice Eldrazi deck. Remember the spawn token? Spawn? Okay, this card's fine. This is fine. Lotus Petal will be good. Another Chalice on 0. Gets countered by his other Chalice. Sweet. What else you got? We got nothing going on here. Except for a painter. I have to find a Karn. And I think Welder's fine to get rid of. Not what I needed. This, okay. Get rid of self token? That's 8-3? I'm killing this thing. He didn't attack? Why? I would have blocked it all day, so. I know there's Chalice in the deck, but I will bring in Bridge, Soul Guide Lantern, a couple of Red Blasts can go. So this is good. Perfect. I meant to attack him there. Okay, good games. Couple low twos in my plethora, but I'm fine with that. I lost a good game here to him. You saw the Nethergoyfs come in through a bridge. I've lost a game before like that. Kind of feel like my hands were tied. Maybe I could have played differently, but I'm okay with it. I think I played pretty well. This guy is good. Good Doomsday player. He juked me. Played very well game one. Again, Dark Ritual, Barrel Goyf, and I still watch out for that if you see it. This guy got me pretty well, and that was a kind of a bunk game. Anyway, I hit the record button. I'll probably make some more this week, and hope you guys doing well. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys next time.